Hello, fellow architects and faithful followers to the stream. I'm back. Had a good time finishing up Sekiro on Tuesday, and yeah, I'm back to play. But before I actually get to the game and continuing the game today, I'll quickly just go to full screen here. So, the announcement that I was talking about, it was kind of out of the blue. Didn't think I would be so readily welcomed by the community, but Robert Loves Games has a very good community who let me into their team. So Octo and I are officially part of Pixel Hearts. You can get a link to the team page below the video on our channel, and I'll be supporting those guys, and cause I've been hanging out there for a while, for at least I don't know, 3 weeks, maybe a month or so, and yeah, they're cool guys. I like a lot of their content, and though I haven't met all the members of the Pixel Heart yet. I'm glad that we're now members, and we're gonna be trying to shout them out, do shouts for them, and raid them and stuff at the end of our streams. And I appreciate their support, and I'm gonna try to do what I can to support them. I'm not sure how much I can do, but we're still a pretty small time stream, despite us having been doing it for a while. We're still small, so. Hoping that we can help them out. So yeah, thanks again for Pixel Hearts and Robert Loves Games and all the guys there, Banjo and Wachula and all of them, Muse, and yeah, I'm very excited to meet everybody, talk and hang out with them more as time progresses. But yeah, check out that the link, down below the stream. So that was the big announcement, and that we now have a good group of people to be hanging out with, and that's good because it's been a while since we've been streaming for a while, like I said, and it's been hard to find a group that is, family friendly and that's positive, a group that Octo and I wouldn't feel like. Wouldn't feel somewhat guilty about like showing people, we're a family-friendly stream, and so to raid and host other streams that aren't that way kind of made us feel kind of like I don't know, made us feel a little bit uneasy. But Pixel Hearts so far has been a very awesome team. So. Alright, well, last we left off, let's see. Had a lot to cover. Had one slot left for a ring we're going to get in the Proving Capital. And... Right, so right now we're trying to rush to get the Eleonora. Eleonora will help make it so we can... I haven't played in a while. It feels so much different than Sekiro. You wouldn't think, but like slow motion almost, which is not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. Yeah. So some other future games I have runs I have planned. Obviously, I have Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls run plans, but I also am working on possibly a Pokemon challenge run / meme run, and a Divinity 2 Original Sin run as well. I don't want to get the jailer stuff. If I get rid of these dudes, I can get the jailer stuff, but I don't know if I want to do that right now. I'll rush to the bonfire. The profane capital, I think. Yeah, I'm really excited about our new, I'm not sure what you'd call it, partnership, I guess, arrangement with Pixel Hearts, because finding a group that I can get, that Octo and I can get behind. Wait. Scale too. It didn't even need that probably. I'll have like almost base vigor, right? 15. Yeah. We're here to avoid the crossbow guy. We're gonna get Bard's ultimate weapon soon. Woo! Oh, he staggered. Whoop. Oh. Nice. There's some bleed on here, right? Yeah, there's bleed, and then I figured I'd go with the bayonet knife because it has the sort of stats effects, which you know, Bar is not really a stats effect specialist, but it has some. I mostly model my Bard runs after FF11's Bard, as a small smattering of stats effects, and primarily a probably kill these dudes. Oh. Oh. Okay, good. Yeah, bards are mainly stats buffers, other than debuffers and stats effect inducers. So, still haven't gotten a buff yet though. Right, it's the one on the right. Take one. There's keyring to open up Carla's door. Staff. Better than what's there in vanilla. Yeah, well, let's go this way. I know I said I was gonna rush the bonfire in Profane Capital, but bye. The rat may have fallen. That's lightning blade. I don't need that. I think this is a run where you can buff your weapon with things, with elements. That's not. He's not. Bars are not spell blades. These yellows are interesting enemies. They're pretty annoying, but it's an interesting concept. I'm Mr. Stats Effect, so and Octo's the same way for the most part. Staff effects to me are really interesting, so putting them in your game is a good thing. As long as they're creative, you know. They're good things. And, you know, as long as there's a way to there are ways to sort of mix the gameplay up a bit and to kind of make you rethink about how you're coming at a problem, an encounter. Okay, whew. I'm excited. We're gonna get our weapon for the run, and it took a while because we were doing everything in order. We didn't sequence break because we didn't want to ruin. We didn't want to ruin NPC quest lines because what's my TNL? 9K, level. Yeah, we didn't want to ruin character levels because Bard is a support class, and how can you be a support class if you can't you don't have people to support? I mean, you can support yourself, I guess, but Bard is better represented in a Bard run by supporting allies, and so for the run in this game, I decided I would go ahead and try to summon NPC, which is very hard for me. I never summon, so it's really different. Can't remember what the Alienora uses as upgrade materials. If it's Titanite scales or Twinkling Titanite. But I'll just collect both just to see. I still haven't really found a use for oral decoy, unfortunately. I thought it would be like Dark Souls 2 with Yearn. Yearn is like really good, and it's really cool the way it tracks enemies. It functions a little more like the Alluring Skulls, whereas Oral Decoy is like just it's sound. That's why it's so fitting that a Bard has Oral Decoy. But when I use it, it just doesn't seem to do much. Like enemies do hear it. Like if I do this. Yeah, well they're not active, I guess. But like certain enemies will hear it, but it lasts, like, look how long it lasts. Like, you go, it's active now, and it's gone. You barely have time to really do anything. I don't know. Whoop. Oh boy. Trying to go for the bleed. Alright, so here's the thing. We need to get in there. There's a you can fight. You need to fight one of the the hand dudes in here. I can't remember what they're called. Oh, okay. I think we have some blooming purple moss clumps, so. Nice. Seven Estus, 2 Embers. Oh my goodness, only 2? 2 Embers. I also need to get the ring up top here. It's gonna increase the duration of our buffs, which was great for class. Right in here. Our next goal is to beat this enemy. What happens if I do this? Like, okay, he hears it, right? But, okay. I don't know what that did, you know? Because he just turned around and saw me. Oh, wow, he bleeds really easily. really good. He does that. This is why we fought on this platform. I figured he would push me out of that room. I don't want to fight there with those two other guys. Airden. So yeah, I gave a new announcement at the beginning of the stream. As you might be able to see there on our page, we're now a member of Octo and I, a member of Pixel Hearts, which is a team of other streamers who we're gonna like be shouting each other out and giving raids to each other and stuff like that. So we're a family-friendly, positive streamer group. Think of it as like a guild, sort of. Yeah, that's the new announcement. Is that we kind of out of the blue, but I've been following Pixel Hearts for about a month now, and the team leader, Robert Loves Games, he talked to some of his people, and they vouched for Octo and I, and they let us into the team. So hopefully that'll it's kind of a networking thing, right? So I'm gonna be sending Octo and I are gonna be rating them, like the people who are streaming there. Hopefully that's yeah, it's pretty cool, Airden. Hopefully we'll rate each other and we'll do shouts for each other, and there's other content on those channels that are good and positive, and it was hard for me for a while to find a team that Octo and I really wanted to be a part of anyway, because it's hard to find a team that is positive and is family friendly and stuff like that. So yeah, so if you want to, you can go ahead and check out the team page, which is all you have to do is go down to on our channel, down where the title of the stream is the team's name. And anyone watching right now, you can just go there and see who the team members are. I haven't met them, all of them yet, or like seen their streams yet, but about half of them I've spoken to and stuff. So yeah. That's the big announcement that I mentioned in the notification I sent. And I'm very excited about it. Okay. So, now that we have, I'll explain strength to will it. No, it's okay because I have a two-hand. Yeah, it's fine. My two-hand. All right, so let me explain how this works. So, the Eleonora. Now that I'm away from all the enemies, this is gonna be this is the Bard weapon of Dark Souls 3, and here's why. So, there are no instruments in the game. Closest thing in the game is probably this, and it's a regular axe, right? Yeah, it's an axe. And it's an axe, but also an instrument, because if you do this. Bong, bong. 2 rings, and it gives you a buff. Now, here's the thing: is it normally, it's very bard-like as well, because normally the weapon isn't very good. It has middling stats in terms of, also has very different, like wide scaling, and even the scaling there isn't like super good. So it's D D E E. So, not a great weapon for like as a melee character, but the benefit comes in when you buff it. So whenever you do you ring the bell inside the axe, it gives you a significant like bleed stats effect, as well as heals you on hit. So it's life steal and inflicts bleed by a pretty significant margin. So this weapon is actually pretty good when it's buffed, and then it's gonna disappear in a second. I think it's like 30 seconds or something. But anyway, yeah. So this is gonna be the bard weapon of the game. It's the ultimate weapon for the bard in this game. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna kill this dude here, because he's gonna drop a ring That's gonna increase the duration of buffs. That'll be good to have for our last ring slot here. Sentinels is fine. Wait, but first. Now, I'm not sure, I don't remember if it's the case or not, but some weapons do make noise. So trying to sneak up on people, you can get killed, get found out. Oh. Well, there's weapons of all sorts in this game. That's the fun of it. They all fit in different kinds of styles and stuff. Good. That was good. One more of those. All right. Oh. DMC Knights, thank you for following. Thank you so much. I haven't played this game in forever. Oh man, I play this game. I probably played this game 30 or 35 times through all the way, all bosses. It's probably one of my favorite games of all time. I do a lot of challenge runs on my stream, or on this stream. Brrr! Look at that bleed. Ring of Wisdom was the ring I needed. But yeah, welcome. I do a lot of, me and... Thanks. This is a duo stream. Me and the Octo, the other my partners on streaming. We both do games here. We mainly do RPGs of pretty much every sort. And I usually end up doing, for some of my most favorite games, I end up doing like specialty runs. But like usually I do builds and other kind of themed runs, and so I do a lot of those kinds of things as well. So I've done what I'm going to do actually in the near future. I'm gonna make a what do you call it, a Google document. Classic WoW when it releases. We don't do many MMOs actually. Why isn't Siegward here? Yeah, Octo and I aren't like super into MMOs, so you'll be playing that for sure. Nice. What? So like, what are your thoughts on like modern WoW? I know Aridin, you know, he has some somewhat strong feelings about how far WoW has come, but you know, he's not quite so pleased about the modern WoW scene. Go, go, go. Woo! HP check. 3. I'm a big fan of it. I like Legion, but not Battle for Azeroth. Yeah, I feel like that's a lot of people. Both Classic and Modern have their own issues. I guess, yeah, then they're different issues. So. Okay, so the Ring of Wisdom grants us yeah, we get maximum FP, spell duration, and 1 additional attunement slot. So get that. We can slot in probably Seek Guidance. And we can head back to the shrine, and we're gonna level up things. Pretty much, Wrath was the last expansion I really got into. Isn't it funny how the Blizzard devs were like, I know you guys say you want classic WoW, but you don't really want that. And it's kind of, I don't know, it was silly because it was like, Didn't your customers kind of tell you the things they want? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. To a certain extent, you want to be surprised by what the devs like kind of create, but at the same time, it was like, I don't know. There's a balance to strike. I really hope they add a bunch of the quality of life improvements to Classic, or it's going to be funny how fast the subs Classic will go. Quality of life improvements, yeah. Mobile Diablo released the same time they said that. Oh boy. Yeah, I was following all that back in the fall. Pretty funny. Twinkling Titanite. Okay. And we want to infuse. Do Lightning Eleonora. Yeah, we want to do that because we're doing Bard in Dark Souls 3 as a Faith class, right? Yeah, we're working on the Faith, so we'll make it a Lightning. Also, in the Cinders mod, it makes it a. Yeah, they revealed. Yeah. It was a pretty crazy time. Yeah, so we'll make a Lightning Eleonora, which also gives us, in the Cinders mod, gives us a status effect on hit as well. And let's level up, and then we have to keep buying spells from, what's his name? Dude. Magic Dude. Did you get around to seeing the amazingness that is the Sonic trailer? I have not actually watched the Sonic trailer yet. I've watched, I was on Twitter. I've been on Twitter, and I've seen like gifs or like images of it. Did you see that? I saw Young Yaz video on YouTube where like the internet made like they photoshopped the Sonic to look a lot better. Pretty funny. You guys tonight, but Trev canceled. Yeah, man, it's a very interesting choice to make him look like that. I don't know why they didn't make him look closer to, because like it's already CG, right? So why didn't they just make it more like Sonic? Very strange. What are we doing now? We need to get Faith to 28 because we need Secret Oath. We're gonna do that. Awesome. And whoop. Orbeck, that's his name. Orbeck the Sorcerer. There you go. Right, how are we doing here? We need to buy more things.
Come again.
Let's sell things. Oh no, not awesome. I thought that was a mistype. Not awesome. Offsome. Offsome. Offsome and onsome. We can sell these. Hopefully we won't need them. It's 20k right there. We can sell these resonating crystals. The reason we're buying all of his spells is because it's the only way to trigger him to move to Lothar Castle, so that way we can summon him for the Twin Princes fight. That's why we're buying everything. Here you go. Yeah, combo of awful and awesome. Man. Now the joke is ruined. Fat necks. I don't know, man. Maybe it'll be like Detective Pikachu. I haven't even seen Detective Pikachu yet, right? No, I don't think anyone has. It's not out yet, right? Maybe it'll be like that. Everyone's saying, oh, that's gonna be kind of a weird but interesting movie, right? Maybe it'll be like that. Who knows? I have my doubts, though. I have my doubts. Okay, let's see. So where is Sigmire he's not here? Closing Chapel. Oh no, you have to see the trailer. Why is Jim Carrey the Dr. Robotnik? I don't care what anyone says. I understand Eggman, but you know what? Dr. Robotnik is a much cooler name than Robert Loves Games. Hey, buddy. Thank you so much. I appreciate the invite so much. Octo and I both. Appreciate it, man. How you doing tonight? I was able to pull a stream out of the hat on a Wednesday night. Usually I can't do Wednesdays, but you still here? No. Where's Sigurd? Are you planning on streaming tonight, Robert? Or I have to look at your schedule. I'm trying to like remember everyone's schedules. But there's a lot of what the? Thanks, Robert. I'm always glad to have you. Yeah, thank you for the bits. That's great. Wow. So let me think. Looking for Sigurd. He would be here normally, and then he would. Oh, that's right. I remember now. It's Distant Manor, and then I have to go up the side there, and then go into the. Right? Yeah. So you're doing Cuphead, yeah. There was a Cuphead memes going on stream yesterday. While we were playing Jackbox. I surprised myself. I usually do very badly in Quiplash, so I actually won a round of Quiplash last night. That was pretty cool. There he is. Yeah, you handled it. Muse too. Muse was also really good. Yeah. Thanks for inviting me. And I gotta say, I did laugh pretty hard when you got no votes, and you were just like, "You're the worst, chat. I hate, how could you?" That's really funny. Oh, it's streamer luck, right? No, it's the streamer's curse. Like, I practiced some runs like off stream, just to fine tune some of the rough edges. I'm thinking about just streaming like the practice runs as well. Just because I'm doing it, I might as well stream it, right? But as soon as you start streaming, it's like all the things that you don't think will happen. All right, so okay, I unlocked. I exhausted Sigurd's dialogue, so that means that he should be in the profane capital. He should be in the jail cell. I'll talk to him. Then I need to make sure that I flag. It's just really hard to remember. There's a lot of things to remember here. You want to unlock all the proper summons for each boss fight. You have to remember where the sequence of events for each NPC. That's what happened last week with my Celeste run. Right? Yeah, you speedrun, don't you, Robert? I think you mentioned like you speedrun some games. Are you a Celeste speedrunner? Just Celeste for now. Nice. A lot of fun. What's like your best time? Like, are you like world champion good? First speedrunning game ever. Yeah, I know. For me, 47 minutes, 25 seconds. I need to look up speedrunner archive to see like how fast it is in comparison to most people. My ultimate goal is to get under 45 minutes. So that's like the whole game, eh? Like from start to finish. Do you do all the levels, or like do you just do any percent? What am I doing? Go this way. World record is 27 minutes and 43 seconds, and that guy has like 2,000 hours in the game, and I have like 120. What? That's fantastic, Robert. 120 hours, and you're already doing a. I mean, 47 minutes is really good. Yeah, I'm not much of a speedrunner myself. There he is. Perfect. Go. I'm always like in awe of speedrunners. It's just like, it's wildly impressive to me. To fine-tune your dexterity to the point where every input is like super important, and like, and you can just like pinpoint each button press. Like, it's incredible. But it's essentially built for speedrunning, all mechanics, and no glitches. Oh, nice. That's what I think as well. Or remember 100% runs. Yeah, I've done a few 100% runs of some games, but never done like speed runs. I usually don't do like 100% runs or permadeath runs, because I find it fun to play a game but then do it with a restriction and just finish it kind of in a casual pace. Also like to like mess with the game systems a lot of times. So I'll like, if you've watched me play Sekiro, much to Octo's chagrin, he'll be like, just fight him, and I'm like, no, but you might find a super secret thing if you don't fight him right now. That's what you want to do. Don't know how they memorize 3+ hour runs. Robert, man, like I've seen people do FF7, Final Fantasy 7 speed runs, and those speed runs are like 8 hours long, and I'm like, I don't know how you do that. I don't know how you do that. Like, the amount of on the ball just, it just blows my mind. It's nuts. It is nuts. It's boring sometimes, Aridin? Yeah. Robert, that's Aridin. He's a real life friend and one of our most faithful viewers and subscribers. He almost has his 12-month badge. Such an Aridin. Okay, so we now saved Sigurd, so now we can have help for the Yorm fight. Do we want to do Yorm right now though, or do we want to rush to Dancer? Hello, Aridin. Oh. Okay, you know what? Gonna. Right. Well, I definitely want to catch your stream, Robert. Depends on how long I'll go and how long you go, but.
Welcome, husband.
What do we want to do? Right, we're gonna go to Dancer. So now that we have a good weapon. The whole first half of this game has been tough because we've been using a weapon that's not really meant for a bard experience. But now we're gonna be going to Dancer. We're gonna sequence break to get through Dancer, and then go from Dancer to Lothric. And no worries if you're on a roll or you need to go to bed. I stream kind of late. Yeah, a little bit. That's not so bad. Yeah, I popped into Lifeless' stream last night, and I was just asking him like, "Hey, so what do you play or whatever?" And he was saying, I was like, as he was answering my questions, he was like, "Yeah, I'm probably gonna wrap up because it's 4 in the morning here." I'm like, "Oh, UK streamer, cool." He does like all games. I know. I later went into his panels and I found his Google Doc full of games that he and Lemon Lord have done, and they do a lot. This is probably a bad idea. Oh, I lived. Oh my goodness, doesn't even kill these dudes. Ugh! No! Yeah, he even stays up for my stream sometimes, which is crazy. Kid goes to bed at like 4 or 5 a.m. What? These youngins. These youngins. I have too much adulting to do. Thank you, Aridin. Oh, the useless mage. You understand that, yeah. Ugh. Ugh. Get the souls. Get the shard. You understand that? Yeah, adulting. Uh-oh. Oh, no, it's okay. Okay. Ring the bell. Beautiful. Speaking of adulting, my new business starts tomorrow. Yeah, your acting business, Aridin. Nice. BRB, you gonna go back to dinner for the fam? Be back later. / lurk. Cool. Thank you, Robert. For hanging out. Appreciate the lurk. I need to make a lurk command. Everyone else in Pixar has a lurk command. I want to make one too. Yeah, so Aridin, how is that going? The new business. Did you get many people after church yesterday? I mean, on Sunday. Fire bombs. Oh. Oh. I think last I spoke to you, bonk. You didn't have too many people on board for it. Alright. Okay. We're just gonna run on through here. We need to go to that side because we don't need to go through there because there's nothing really over there now. You can just go straight through here down to ouch. Actually, can we jump from here? I think we probably can. Also 2 knights here now. Nice. I forgot that wooden plank was there. Oh. Oh. Hey. Oh boy, I forgot you're here now. Ugh. Keep thinking this is vanilla Lothric Castle. I see text. I have to read it. I couldn't go to church. I was horribly sick. Oh right, that's right. You were still sick on Sunday. That's too bad. So my mom ended up making the pitch. I'm up to 3 people confirmed for now, but I still have to go tomorrow because there might be some people that just show up instead of RBSVPing. They're supposed to. That's true. It does happen. Dude, three's great. Congrats, man. Oh, sorry, dude. What was your ultimate goal again? It was like 40 people? Was that right? Oh, nope. Oh, that guy fell. Huh. Oh, what hit me there? Oh, this guy shot an arrow at me. Light crossbow. Not for this run. Maybe next time. Oh wait, I didn't. I forgot. I started talking and then I stopped when I was explaining something. What I'm going to do in the near future is I'm going to I'm gonna write up a Google document that documents all the games I've played more than once, that I've done like special runs for. So I've already started working on it. But yeah. Every 5 people means I don't have to work a day at my current work, so with 20 people I don't have to work at Abbey anymore. Wow, nice. Only 20? Well, I say only. That could be a lot. Okay, here we go. I'm in Swordmaster. We're gonna use Swordmaster to beat the Dancer. Only work 4 days a week, so. Oh. Oh, do you? Oh. Bonk. Okay, Swordmaster, stay alive. Oh, don't go that way. Swordmaster, come back. Come back, turn around. I haven't played Dark Souls 3 in a while, and now I'm gonna go fight Dancer early. And this is gonna end badly. Potentially. Nice. Oh, nice. That's just back. Teamwork. Yeah, I don't work Fridays. I still have to drive Yana to work those, which sucks because I still have to wake up at 6 a.m. Well, it's good for your eternal clock at least. Okay, we're gonna sequence break here, and we're gonna fight the Dancer out of order. Pretty sure we're ready to fight her now because Swordmaster is good to go. If I fight her now, I don't think it'll mess anything up. So. Alright. Right. Do it. How much damage that attack did? Attack is usually the one that you want because it does nothing, like no damage. Well, comparatively at least. Okay, my buff wore off, so this is gonna be tough because I'm gonna have to run around and get buffs. Hopefully, Swordmaster can distract her, and not run toward me. Now, I'm doing no damage right now, but the damage is all in the stats effect. What it is Alienor is not a very good weapon, but the bleed does good damage. There it is. Look at that. Look how much damage that just did. That's so much bleed. It's good. Okay, gotta reapply the buff. And there's Swordmaster. Does he have a heal? Come on, target her. Yeah, target her. There you go. Nice. Good bleed. We had a crazy keto-friendly dinner tonight. It's honestly one of the best meals Yana has ever made. It was shrimp alfredo with zucchini pasta and something called nice second bread. Yeah, you can. There's a lot of like keto bread substitutes, which is pretty cool. Like I've had like keto-friendly lasagna, where like you use instead of using bread and carbohydrates, you use using pasta. You use zucchini and other things like that because it has a similar consistency. So it's really good. It tastes very similar to the real thing, which is neat. Oh. I haven't heard of nanosecond bread though. I'm not sure what that is. It was interesting. Get out of here. Oof. Yeesh. Like, it's not quite the same as bread, as like having bread and stuff and other grains, but it's still pretty darn good, I would say. Now, it's unfortunate because it seems like the Ember doesn't actually, or the Seek Guidance spell doesn't do what it actually says it does. It says reveals more help and signs without using an Ember. Summon signs only appear when when you're embered. And you lose that when you die. But I just used it and it didn't do anything. The sign's right here. Guess we're just gonna... This is the last one. If I don't do it this time, I'm gonna have to go somewhere and find some embers or something. And the damage Swordmaster does is really bad. Yep. Damage in while he's distracted. Slam. Could have buffed first. I would have gotten some free health from those dudes. E-brow, I guess. I mean, I'm gonna have to heal because she half shots me on every hit. Buff before we go in. Watch how many. Watch the stamina drain. There's another thing that makes this weapon not very good. It doesn't do that much damage. The stamina consumption it applies or it takes to swing is pretty high for how much damage it does. But when it's buffed, like that bleed like procced in like 3 hits, which is very good for a bleeding weapon. Right now we don't have any buffs to use on Swordmaster, otherwise we would do that. But we don't have that. There it is. That's the phase 2 shift there. As well buff while I have the chance to do that. Turned around to hit Swordmaster. Watch the stamina consumption here. Right. In phase 2, that jump cannot be immediately countered. Back off for 2. Oh. So, super hype mode engaged. Gearbox did an hour-long live stream of Borderlands 3 today, then gave a bunch of streamers 3 hours of free play. The game is so close. Really? I didn't know it was, yeah, it was coming out yet. Here's some itemized souls to use. Let's see if Firelight Shrine has any extra embers we can buy. Hey, you're probably pretty hyped for that. It's gonna be your new go-to game for the next while. 250k. There's 6 here. $1,400. We have 1,400 worth of stuff here. We need Titanite shards. Or more temps have now been bought. It's funny. Honestly, I don't think that Swordmaster is even doing that, even really helping that much. You know, because his damage is pitiful, and he's actually making it harder in a way because I don't always see her attacks from the proper angles. Or there were a few attacks there where I got confused because when you fight enemies and bosses solo, they always are in this similar positions. Every time you fight them, so have that not happen is tough. Eesh. Oh, yeah, I have to get an Xbox version since it's a stupid Epic Games launcher exclusive until next year sometime. Yeah. The games. We've had a discussion about that already. In person. There's a lot of other things to consider with Epic Games. You know, outside of just giving the devs more of a cut. More variables. But yes, I'm sure the Xbox version will work fine for you. Fine. We'll buff up. Some health back. Yeah, it'll be fine, and I'll get the PC version in the future when it goes on sale on Steam. Yeah. Good idea. On Swordmaster. The first version of Borderlands 2 was on Xbox One, Xbox as well. Yeah, so you know, I mean, most people play PC games with a controller as well. Like, I play on the PC, but I play with a Xbox One controller. So. Go on. Damage is so pitiful. Like, it mostly is a distraction, but it doesn't. It's only so helpful to do that. Okay. Do it. Let's just try to fight her like I do normally. I think that's the way to do it. But see, she gets distracted by him and she wants to like do weird things like that. Wait, I'm not buffed. That's another thing I have to consider. Oh well, he's grabbed. Can't really do much to her if I'm not buffed. Nice. Rebuff again. Hey, look at how she turned around there. That was so weird. They behave so strangely when they're... Oh! Slam, slam. Oh, she's so close. One more hit. Even from Swordmaster might kill her. Swordmaster, go. What are you doing? Get away! Oh! You can do it, Swordmaster. Finish her. Do it. She's so close. One more hit. Swordmaster, hit her. Swordmaster. Yeah, come on. Oh, one more. Never seen a boss of this little health. She must have like 15 health left. Hit her. I want him to get the killing blow. Come on. Come on. Yes, yes. Man, Swordmaster's so bad. Swordmaster's so bad. Oh no. But sorry, it's so long. Oh my goodness. All right. Sequence break achieved. Some levels here. I'm pretty sure the first buff we can get here will be in Lothric Castle. We run for it. We're gonna level to 28. Which gives us access to the Oath, and now we start leveling our HP. Finally. Very late for that.
Farewell, Ashen One.
And we'll also want to keep leveling our Faith as well, because that's the more our damage. Even though our damage is not really a big concern for us, it's mostly the damage from the bleed that we're worrying about. We have leftover souls here, so let's go ahead and spend those to get more spells.
Back up.
These, I get this. Buy these still. And if I gotten all the scrolls yet? I gotten Logan's scroll. Did I get the golden scroll? I don't know. I've gotten already. Played this file in a while. Let's go check where all the scrolls are. The last one, the crystal scroll, is in the Grand Archive, so I can't go there yet. We can check for golden scroll. I may have given the Sage's scroll and the golden scroll already, but just check to be sure, maybe. No. Okay, let's stay focused. Let's just go. We'll get the secret oath first. But anyone who's watching right now, and you're curious about like what the Bard run is, that's why I have a command there on screen. !Bard explains sort of like the theme and the idea of the run and my restrictions in a very general sense. And then sometimes I'll talk about builds, or I'll ask chat for a build idea. And so I have a command for what that means as well. Like what is a build to in my mind, and when I ask for a build or I talk about builds. Try to space that out. No? Woo! DiMaggio. Trust. Russ. Not healing that. Come here. Bonk. That ain't no raise spell. That'd be a heal spell. Yeah, it's 2 hits. Don't see me, don't hear me. Ooh. Nice. That bleed proc right at the end. Oh, very nice. Surprise. We still need 4 Twinkling Titanite, which is we're gonna get that eventually. We're gonna go to Archdragon Peak. We're gonna go to also should I get the robe set, the prayer set here? That gives you grants additional FP recovery. I might need that. Is that Barty? Is that a Barty thing to have? Wait, but then if I do that, no, it's fine. I'll do a little bit less damage if I put this on, because it lowers my faith. Because the cleric stat gives you increased faith. So, oh wait, there's no hands. Yeah. There was very little outfits to choose from actually when it came to like looking for an outfit that was very Bardy. Right here. There's a Twinkling Titanite right in here. Along, DeBowser. And there's oh boy, camera please. There's chunks all over here, but we don't need chunks, so let's just skip all this. Skip. Oh man, oh boy, I'm dead. Yeah. That explosive bolt staggered me pretty good there. Okay, so our plan is, you know, scrounge up the lost Twinkling Titanite, and then we can go get Sacred Oath. And from there, what else is Barty? Any sort of sound-based spell, any buff. So, might want to get Carla, save Carla, so I can buy some spells from her. I need to make sure I save Cirrus. Right, I forgot about Cirrus. Okay, I'll have to do that after this bit. Buff just in case. That's the way to dodge that. Bonfires are closer together than you might think. Because when you run through everybody, my damage is not very good. As a bard's damage should be not very good. Or to buff. Oof. This. There's an ember here. Oh. Need one of those. Need as many of those as I can muster. Okay. Grand Lance is over there. We don't need that. Hunted Bone Shard over to the right beneath the bridge. So let's get that. Trap. Ah. Trap just got... Tripped. This, I think, is Twinkling, so we want this. Yeah, 2. Perfect. We need one more of those, and then we already have a slab from the Seaward quest line. The left is a knight with a sniper crossbow and sniper bolts. We don't need that. What part uses a crossbow? I mean, really. Well, I guess some might, but not my bard. Hashtag not all bards. Right, we don't need that. We can go... Well, we can, like... save and quit, I guess, but... We can do it the normal way as well. Should have gone down the left right away. Good. Chunks right now. There's 2 chunks down there. The chunk right there. We don't need any of those. There in the Cinders mod. Ouch. I have really bad fire resistance right now. Seems also might die here as well. We got right now we are heal blocked, so I cannot heal like I should. Sorry if you were talking to me and I missed it. No. I mean, I was talking. I did respond to what you said, but yeah. Welcome back. So, Aridin, when are you, you told me that told Octo and I that you bought, Dark Souls 3 on sale. So, when are you planning on going through that? No. I'm gonna die here. Cause, yeah, I know you don't stream, but man, it would be cool to watch you, play through that. I'm just about to hit the play button and play for a bit. Oh man, that's pretty great. Oh man, it's a whole new thing, man. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited for you. The first time through a Souls game is special. Well, if you want, I can wait till you come over on Saturday. Yeah, yeah. I mean, up to you. I don't. It doesn't matter to me. Hey, get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah, sure. I mean, we can wait till Saturday. We can make like a whole day of it if we want. I'm streaming today, so you know that'll be my stream for the weekend, I guess, right? Or I can always stream on Sunday as well. So, excuse me. We can make a whole day of it. Uh-oh. Okay. Phew. Thought I queued my action there, but I actually hadn't. It would have been bad if someone came up to me and did that to me. Oh yes. Cinder's mod is a harsh mistress, so to speak. Way you level up in vanilla Dark Souls 3, and actually in all Dark Souls games this is the case. All of your defenses go up a little bit whenever no matter what you level. Leveling certain things will improve certain defenses, but everything will level up a little bit per level up. In Cinder's mod, it's a little different, where the defense calculations are based on what you actually level completely. You don't actually get any defenses at all when you level, like from leveling up. So that means is certain attacks will just do a ton of damage to you if you don't have the appropriate stats. So right now, I only have you know, like 22 strength, which I think governs, yeah, fire resistance stuff. So my defenses are a lot lower than they could be. Plus, I'm wearing cloth armor. Oh boy. Yes, look at that. There's like half my health there. Well, I think I might want to run out the door there and then like funnel them a little bit. Really want to figure out how to use this decoy spell effectively. Is there anything that this spell can do to help me? This guy over here, like, if I shoot it over here. He heard that. Stands up. And then what? I don't know. It doesn't seem to do anything. That guy turned around. How did he shoot me from there? He would roll there. That was... What are you doing here? Run past it all. That time he didn't even use his fire breath. Oh, spacing. There's two out here, and there's two in there. There's also a twinkling titanite right here. Twinkling titanite. I think it's right here. No, it's a chunk. Here. Scale. All right. That's fine. We can mosey on over to the Wyvern's hand over here. But what if I do this? Does this do anything? Perfect. Okay. Oh. Nope. No reaction. Buff up. We can get some bleed going. And we want to cheese this dude like we always do. Oh. There we go. Just time that a little bit. Now we're behind him, and now he can't hurt us. We just kind of... Ooh, that bleed. He bled in 2 hits. Good stuff. Chunks and... Oh, 2 embers. Good. Normally, I don't really keep track of how many embers I have. I don't really use them that much. But, here... You don't need the Lothric's candlestick. You don't need... the chunk that's in the next area. This is a itemized soul. Oh. Done? For buffing. Let's see. Flag this checkpoint like this. Now, go up here and finally get our first buff. Very late game. Could have gotten it earlier, but had to get a good weapon and also had to save people. Go. Okay. Now. Vanilla, it's usually right here, isn't it? Sunlight Spear. Right, so... What's this now? This is usually the Sunlight Straight Sword. I don't think it is, though, in this game, in this version. Nice. Yeah, that is where Sacred Oath is. Yes, I remembered right. Okay, good. Now, check to see what summons are available. Because there should be 3 available for, or 2 or 3 available for Dragon Slayer armor. Hello? So shortcuts, the shortcut has been achieved there, so I could actually go back down and around. Although, the dragons are dead now, so I could just run back this way. Also, there's some embers here to collect. Oop. This is an ember, and that's an ember on the banister. Keep running. Okay, so do I want to 10 embers now? Still nothing? Okay, well, let's just see. There's usually 2 summons at the front gate, and yeah, here's one. Egon's there. Good old Egon. He should be a help. But there should also be Cirrus and maybe Orbeck up here. Let's go back to the shrine. We have a good amount of souls to turn in. We can do the rest of Sirius's quest line and buy more spells for Orbeck. Level. Let's buy the rest of his spells.
Back up. It is folly to claim no matter the victim's statue, even as I bloodied my hands.
Cool.
Promise to stay. Oh.
That's something. Okay, I think I may. Wait, let me see here. I'll be able to tell which schools I've given him by. We can get this right. So, we've given him the golden scroll because he has these. Get these. I've given him. I don't think I've given him the Sage's scroll because he doesn't have Air and Hail. He has Homing Soul Mask because I gave him Logan's scroll and Soul Spear as well. So yeah, I still need to give him this Sage's scroll. Where's that again? Sage's scroll. Sage's scroll. I may have to look that one up actually. Oh, right, that one. Oh, yeah. Okay. Right, how did I miss that one? That one seems like an obvious one to go after. Alright, we're gonna go get that scroll. This will be one of the first, one of the few playthroughs, run-throughs that I do of the game where I actually summon NPCs. It'll be a bard run and then like a white mage kind of run. I'll also probably end up doing that. But if I ever do one like that. Keep the ruins. Oh, I haven't decided on Enter the Gungeon. I only have to kill the past with the convict. Then I have killed the past with all 6 characters. Yes, I know there are 2 new ones, but I don't / can't get them yet. What? I didn't know you were so good at that. At that game. I think Octo and I played it for a few sessions, and it was fun, but I don't think I was terribly good at it. I do. There's a certain part of me that likes like bullet hell kind of games, but I think Octo's better at it than I am. Okay. Oh, it's over here. It doubling back over on the bridge. Hug the perimeter area somewhere around here. Or it's here. No, this is where you get the golden scroll, right in that cave there. Cool, yeah. Worry about all the basilisks. I'm not sure why. Here. This. Oh, no wonder I forgot what the item was. It's not important. This is the beginning of the area, isn't it? It is. Do you have a favorite genre of game, Aridin? I mean, I think you are keen on RPGs, but you seem like you have a very wide wide genre taste. Look at the perimeter here. What's on around somewhere? From Parma? Yeah. Where the magic ember is. Wait. Crystal ember. Oh no, please, goat man. Right, okay, yeah, here it is. Yeah, I meant to go, I should have gone left here. RPGs are probably my favorite because I love customization in games. Yeah, yeah, right on, Aridin. On board. Or with that, here it is. Get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. I love it. Just love, ever since I was a kid, even when I was a kid. I've always loved like making things. Like, you know how some kids they tinker with like Lego and things like that? Like I tinkered, but I wanted to do it in games and stuff, in RPGs. I remember when you were in high school. I think it was the first time that you and I aired in, and Procare and everybody. When we first heard about, or at least we first like looked into like D&D and stuff, and we were like, I don't know about, I can't speak for you, but for me, I was like, this is so cool. It's like video games, but like, there's sky's the limit. Like you can do anything, you know? Kind of funny. Why it confuses me why you don't like Monster Hunter as much? Yeah, I don't know. I just didn't really click with me. I feel like I don't know why. I just can't really explain it. I did enjoy my time playing it. I played it for like 60 or 70 hours. But yeah, I kept playing it, and I think over time I just kind of got kind of lost steam a little bit when I started to notice that like high rank gear is just like the same as the lower rank gear, but it's just like, I don't know, like it's better, but to Monster Hunter's credit, there are different abilities and stuff on the different gear. So, but like I was trying to like, you know, get all the gear and stuff, and I was just noticing that I was having to replace my gear that I had worked for like the first 40 hours, and I was like, I don't know.
And the undead, thank you. I don't know. Oh, you should go on.
All right, there you go. So now he has these, this and this, and oh, Soul Wave as well.
How do you like gimmicks, friend? This is a cipher employed by sorcerers who use quietude to their advantage.
Silent ally. Giant crest ring.
With this, you can be sure to tell
From
friend from foe from your very first. It's a very old practice, one that you deserve to know. I don't mean to seem overbearing. In exchange for my in the form of scroll, I hope you'll promise to stay.
Okay, I wonder if that's enough to trigger.
I don't mean in the way. Promise to stay safe.
Then enough to trigger him to be summonable? It seems like it might be. Silent ally he gave me. He technically had one more scroll to give him, but it's in the crystal. It's in the Grand Archives. So here, holy cow! I got 4 there and 3 there.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Okay. Let's go to the Earthhill the Boreal Valley. We need to get the summon sign there. Need to check. I think they check the Church of Yorshka already to see if Anri was there. If I did check the Anri's location, I should have the. Yes, I do. The Ring of the Evil Eye. So yeah. Now, around here there should be a summon sign for Cirrus. Ah, yes, perfect. Okay, everything's going according to plan so far. I can fight the Sylvan's beast now. Actually, I'm just gonna. Yeah, so with this is like a special NPC battle where you actually get summoned to her world, and you fight an enemy. Hopefully, it's not as hard as last time. We'll see. Oh, I forgot to also set Sacred Oath. Oof. Ah. Has the heal blocking ability. Oh, heal me. Yes, nice. Hang on, Cirrus. Yeah, 5 Estus. my stamina here. Oh, Sirius, come on! What happens now? Do I have to reload the area, or like can I just do it again? Or is she dead? Oh, good. Oh, creating the Wanderer. Thresholds 2 reference. He's a lot tougher here. I'll tell you that much. If she dies again, I'll try to buff her and stuff as a good bard would. Try to go for the backstab there. How much damage he does to her. She just distracts him. I can backstab him. There you go. Yes! Nice! Beautiful. Good bleed on there, right there. Probably a bleed.
Thank you for your kind assistance. Blessing of the moon upon your journey.
Good, good, good. Okay. So, what else? Go back now to this. No? Did I already defeat him? Oh. Wachula! Hey, man. Good to see ya. Really happy to see ya. So, yeah. I got a message from Robert, this afternoon, while I was at work and stuff. And, saying, like, he was cool to let me join Pixel Hearts. So I'm very excited to... Me and Octo are both very excited to be a part of the team, and yeah, it was really cool talking to you, Wachula. I did not think I would find a fellow theologically minded person on Twitch, but I'm really glad that I did. How you doing? What are you up to tonight? Are you planning on streaming or? Let's see. What I'm doing now. Go level up. And then we'll go to the entrance of the... What? Wachula? Thank you. Oh my goodness. Everyone... And Princess Leia's here too. Leah, not Leia. Leah. Yeah, you guys were really, honestly, I'll be real. You guys were very entertaining on your Phoenix Wright stream. I was very entertained. So, thank you, you guys, for showing up. I appreciate it. Thank you for the follow, Princess Leia. Oh, thank you. Yes. I'm hoping to support you guys and like give you shout outs and send some raids your way stuff. I'm not sure how much I can do, but I would definitely want to forward you guys to you guys, as you know, you guys are a family friendly stream. You guys are very positive, and that's kind of why I wanted to join Pixel Hearts and yeah, so I'm excited to see what the community and how builds and how you guys are such a welcoming community. I'm just very impressed and pleased by all of that. So, wow. Let's see. So, right, we're going to level up. We can't level up because we just did our things. We have a silver cat ring now, so we now actually have permanent prevents fall damage. Also, does it also prevent sound as well? Let me see. No, it just prevents fall damage, so no. Yeah, match the sound of its wearer. I actually have this. We can use this instead. Silent. Thanks, dude. We're having a good time with it, and definitely played to find another theologian. Sweet shirt, by the way. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's the 5 solas. Good stuff. Yeah, I've got a few shirts like this. Okay, so back to the start of the Dragon Barracks. Go Dancer. We'll go Dancer and going from there to the Dragon Slayer armor. Or we could do, because we can do a lot of different things now that we've done most of the quest lines for the NPCs. In the base game, at least. So we can... Let's just check out Dragon Slayer armor. And then, if there are enough NPC summons there, we can go do him. And then we can do Yorm, because that's ready to go. Nice hidden loading screen here. As is normal in Souls games, you always hit the button again. Okay, so Egon's in the room to the right there, and then isn't this where Sirius shows up? Is it on these little alcoves? No. Are you working on completing the game or DLC or extra bosses? This is I do like challenge or like meme runs on some of my favorite games. It's kind of like just a quirk I have. When I play through a game and I really enjoy it, I will play through a game again, but with a restriction or limitation, and usually related to a kind of play style. So to answer that question is, I've beaten this game many times before. Usually I do all bosses, so that includes the DLCs and all of that. But this time I'm doing a bard run. It was a suggestion from Aridin in chat, who wanted me kind of just to do a bard-like experience, and I have a command there. If you don't know what a bard sort of is and kind of what I'm aiming for. But it's basically a sound-based, sound-based support class. One of the tricky things about this run has been that I very seldom ever, there it is, very seldom ever use NPCs, and using NPCs in Dark Souls means you having to do their quest lines and all that. So I'm having to make sure that I do all of them. And it's kind of making it weird to play through the game in that kind of order. Also, exclamation mark build there is there to tell people kind of what I mean when I talk about builds. A lot of my runs are like that. And I don't play every game over and over again. But games that I have, I'm planning on making a future Google document that I'll link to. That will be like a list of the games I have played through more than once that I've done special like challenge runs for. So my challenge runs. Well, thank you, Princess Leia. It is, I find it very interesting to me. It's fun for me to like restrict myself to a kind of style of play, rather than do like a permadeath run or like a speed run. I prefer to kind of challenge myself via restriction and via limitations and stuff like that. So, Interesting. I had no idea Bard was a thing in DS. This reminds me of people playing Hunter's Horn solo on Monster Hunter. Yeah. That's the thing is there's technically no Bard in Dark Souls. So my idea is like, what would you do if you were trying to make a Bard in Souls, right? In a Souls game. So here I've got the Eleonora, which is a axe and a bell, so gives you a good buff. It lets you lifesteal as well as do a lot of bleed damage to opponents, but it only is really helpful if it's only really a good weapon if you have the buff applied, and it doesn't last like super long. Yeah, and so I'll be doing a Google document full of like the kinds of builds I've done in the past and a brief explanation of what that build means. Yeah, building your own classes and stuff like that. Do that a lot. Yeah, I'm excited to finish up that Google document so I can show it off. You guys can look at that as well. And of course, I also play new games here, new games that come out as well. I play mostly RPGs, but I also do some platforming and stuff. Probably my second favorite genre is platforming. I'm looking forward to like Bloodstained in the summer. Oh man, I'm gonna play that game so much. I was part of the beta like trials and stuff, and I adored the game. Even in its beta form, I could tell that the game was gonna be great. So I'm excited for Bloodstained. It's a Castlevania game in the way that I like Castlevania games. Now I'm going to check to see here because I'm pretty sure it can summon more than one fellow here. For Dragon Slayer armor. I just want to make sure that I'm not forgetting something. Let me just go to the Fextra Life wiki. That's one I usually use. And scroll down to Dragon Slayer armor. There's two. There's Egon and Cirrus. So Cirrus is part of the quest line here. After defeating Aldrich, use the summon sign outside the Curse Rock with boss area to help summon her and help Aldrich. Okay. I may have missed that then. I may have missed a step. Let me Black Separation Crystal Egon back to where he came from, and let me go. I have 2 Homeward Bones left. Enjoy Metroidvania games when there isn't a tedious amount of backtracking. I know that's kind of a mainstay of the genre, but I stick by what I said. You know what you like? I can understand that. I don't think backtracking is that exciting of a thing. I do like the concepts of Metroidvania a lot. But I like specifically like RPG element focused Metroidvania games, otherwise known as in the Bloodstained community, otherwise known as Igavania games, because Koji Igarashi was the guy who like made Symphony of the Night, and he made a lot of those other games that have a heavy emphasis on RPG elements, and that's a very different genre than Metroidvania. So the tricky thing is whenever I ask people, you know, man, I really feel like I'm in the mood for a Metroidvania game, and they say, oh, well, you should play something like Shadow Complex or Hollow Knight, and those are fine games, but they're not really the same. They don't have the same emphasis on RPG elements. They're more of an exploratory sort of things, where the Igavania games like Symphony of the Night or Portrait of Ruin or Bloodstained are more RPG focused experiences. They're RPG/platformers. Whereas I view Hollow Knight and stuff like Hollow Knight to be more like Axiom Verge, to be more like platformer adventure games or like platformer exploration games. This isn't here. Well, rats. Okay, so you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go. I think we've gotten the weapon of the game. We've gotten the Eleonora. We've gotten Sacred Oath, which I need to equip right now, actually. Sacred Oath. We can get her. Pass Light. We're going to go to probably just do things in order now, right? So we've already used Swordmaster to beat Dancer, and we couldn't use Dancer. I mean, we couldn't use Swordmaster to defeat Vort before, because if we did that, we would be unable to summon him for Dancer. So we managed to beat Dancer with him first, and now we can do this. Now, of course, any good bard worth his salt is going to be primarily a buffing, primarily a buffing class. So, you know, we're gonna. Sure, you can buff yourself, but also want to buff other people, primarily. Good Swordmaster here out here for this. Vort is a one summon boss fight, so only one summon allowed. What's gonna happen is he's gonna get stuck at the entrance of the arena. So we're gonna walk forward here to trigger the boss fight, and then he'll walk through. I'm gonna buff my weapon first. He's gonna walk through. Yeah, here you go. The Swordmasters, you're gonna do your thing. I'm gonna help you out here, buddy. Because Swordmaster is actually really not very good. Yeah, the Eleonora. Oh, the Eleonora is not a very good weapon except for when it's buffed. So, well, I can only say this as a viewer, not a player. Symphony of the Night is a spectacular game. I love that after you beat the game the first time, you play through the whole thing again, but upside down. Pretty amazing level design. Oh, it's fantastic. I love. Speaking as a viewer and as a player of that game, it's fantastic. Oh. Do not bleed. Okay, rebuff. Yeah, Symphony of the Night is great, and so are the other like Egavania games. So all his other works, like yeah, so Portrait of Ruin, Dawn of Sorrow, and Aria of Sorrow, and Order of Ecclesia. Those are all equally, in my mind, they're very close to the same in terms of how much like fun they are and how like enjoyable they are to me. Symphony of the Night is a special case though. I think the level design is probably the best in that game, but all the other ones are very good as well. Oh dear. Well, buff. Go on, Swordmaster. Oops. Yeah, that's why I'm so excited about Bloodstained. Like, it's gonna be so good. I don't even have to have played much more of the game than I already have to know how that's gonna be great. Uh-oh. Ooh! Watch the stamina. Final hits there was the bleed proc. Man, Swordmaster's so bad. So like when you summon an NPC for a boss fight, it actually makes the boss have more health. So if an NPC is not very good at fighting, like Swordmaster is, it makes the fight last longer than it should. Okay, Vort's down. What's next? Pit of Hollows. So Chris Rod of Great Woods already been defeated. Crystal Sage is down. Abyss Watchers is down. Wolnir's down. Let's do... Yeah, let's do Old Demon King. Shouldn't be a problem. Let's say it's coming out for Switch. That's a big selling point for me lately. I like having the option to take those kind of games portable. Yeah, right. Yeah, it was super good. Originally, the game was slated for a Wii U release, but then they changed it to the Switch release. Been in the works for a few years now, as you might imagine. But honestly, I had access to the beta demos because I donated to it, like to the Kickstarter up to a certain amount. So I had access to the beta demos and stuff. And if you remember what it felt like to play Castlevania, like Symphony of the Night especially, it plays exactly the same. It's so good. And it kind of annoyed me because people were like, people played it and they were like, it feels so weird and floaty and stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, like Castlevania. Like it's like almost a one-to-one recreation of like what it feels like to play Symphony of the Night. And it's weird how people who were like donating to the Kickstarter were like, it feels kind of weird. No, it feels like Castlevania. I mean, if you don't like the way Castlevania feels, then that's fine. But to say like, why does it feel like this? It feels so odd. Well, anyway. But yes, Wachula, it is very nice to play those games portable. Oh, he got rid of the dude. Okay, I'll be right back. Oh! Skeletons, help me. I usually don't play games portable too much, but it's nice to have the option. I really like how the Switch is a somewhat powerful system as well as a portable, an optionally portable experience as well. Like I'm super hyped for Sword and Shield, Pokemon Sword and Shield. I'm so happy that we're finally getting a mainline Pokemon game on the consoles. It's fantastic. My experience with Castlevania is limited into playing Richter and Simon in Smash. Never played them growing up and never got around to going back to the good ones. Yeah, well, it's a mixed bag. If you're not a fan of like backtracking, it can be a mixed bag at times. But yeah, if you're into the RPG elements of a Metroidvania game type experience, then yeah, those games are great. I'm just gonna sit here and cheese the sandworm like everyone always does. Yeah, all the kids in my youth group and gaming club are hyped for Sword and Shield. It will probably be the first Pokemon games my wife and I play together. Oh my goodness, I will watch that so hard if you stream that. Oh my goodness, that'll be great. So it'll be first ones. So like is like the first Pokemon games ever. Or what? Because if it's the first Pokemon game you've ever played, that's going to be even more hype. Because a blind playthrough of not only the Sword and Shield games, but also of Pokemon in general, that's going to be like a whole new world. I've been playing Pokemon. I've played through them. Princess Leia, not so much. Okay. There's a whole new world is going to open up, even for Leia. There's so many choices to make in Pokemon. I love it. So many Pokemon to choose from. I haven't played with so many of them. I'm thinking about doing some challenge runs and like meme runs. I still haven't decided what to call them, because sometimes they're challenge runs, and sometimes they're meme runs, sometimes they're build runs. Because I can say that, okay, I'm gonna do challenge runs, right? But not all of the runs I do are necessarily challenge runs. They're more like themed runs, and if the run turns out to be easier than I anticipated, then so be it. If the run's harder, then so be it as well. So here in this area, you can summon 2 NPCs. Night Slayer Sorg, but only after if you've defeated him while in the catacombs, which we did. And then here's Great Swamp Cuculus. I played through Generation 1 to 3 and X. Didn't complete X though. Wasn't a huge fan. Was it the like the level like was it like the general like sense of progression? I know that some went to come back for the Switch games. Man, yeah, that's good stuff. Yeah, was it like the general sense of progression, or was it the Pokemon that you didn't like, or was it? 'Cause I know that Sun and Moon, I did a practice run through of Sun and Moon, and it was fine, but like, man, yeah, I had to fast forward that game because there was a lot of text in the beginning that like a lot of tutorial stuff and hello, where'd you go? Not sure where Cuculus went. I'm gonna go this way. Yeah, my hope for Sun and Moon. It's good. It's a bit of a what's the word? Lofty desire, but I would like to have next Pokemon game be non-linear. Like, it would be amazing if you could start. Oops. You could start in any town you can choose at the beginning. So instead of starting in the same place every time, you can start in any of the main 8 towns with gyms, and then the gym leaders would like scale their Pokemon depending on what team, or like what order you're doing the gyms. That would be really cool and canonically accurate as well. I feel like the game was more kiddie than previous games. Maybe I'm just older though, but it felt like there was too much hand-holding. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like, I love Pokemon for how much how many options you're allowed to mess with your party and all that. But there was a lot of times where, like Sun and Moon, where I felt like there was a lot of hand-holding and stuff. Like, like we're 8 generations. No, we're 7 generations in. Sun and Moon, or Sword and Shield will be Generation 8, I think. And, I really don't need a tutorial about how to catch Pokemon at this point. You really should just give you an option to just skip all that and just get to the part where you're catching and fighting Pokemon. That's the best part, is the fighting Pokemon, battling Pokemon part to me. Coming down here because we want the undead bone shard at the end of this hallway. This is the later roll. It makes sense in the universe. If the gym leaders didn't do that, you'd pretty much be screwed if you were born anywhere other than Pallet Town or Pure City. Yeah, no, exactly. In the anime, it's shown like if you go to a gym, the gym leader will be like, "Okay, how many badges do you have? Oh, you have 2. Okay." So he puts away these Pokeballs and it takes out like 2 more that are like scaled to a trainer that has 2 badges. So it actually is canonically accurate. My favorite Pokemon games is when the old man teaches you how to catch Pokemon. Yeah, for like the 7th time in a row. Also, I should be buffing him. Buff. Go Soreg. Oh, he got trapped. Zorg, no. Here comes a buff. Go get him. Yeah, look at that damage. I mean, that, I think compared to mine, he's fighting slimes with an ultra great sword, so it's kind of slimes are resistant to physical, so he's just kind of plinking away at him. There he goes. I'm not sure where Great Swamp Cuculus is, but okay. So we're gonna go run after in here. Past this wall, this fake wall is the Black Knight sword. Don't need that. Ouch. Help me, Sorg. Good job. Yeah, Pokemon games have always been like one of the mainstays for me, but as I've gotten older, I've been like a little less patient with like some of the changes or some of the lack of changes that they've made. Where I'm like, I really like new Pokemon because they're usually very creative about how they give them gimmicks and stuff, but sometimes it's the pacing that I have an issue with. Buffed. We got the buff off. Oh, don't you dare. Oh dear. Yeah. Oh, that's perfect. The teamwork. He broke his guard and I riposted him. That was perfect. This way is the Ring of Spite. Right? Yeah. Don't need that. This is interesting that there really isn't quality games in the same genre as Pokemon that isn't Pokemon. Like, what way do you recommend to someone who wants a Pokemon-like game? Funny you mentioned that, Wachula. There aren't that many. You're right, but I actually took part in a Kickstarter for a game called Monster Sanctuary. Right now, it's currently in beta. I did a stream of the beta demo that I got access to, and basically it's a Metroidvania crossed with a Pokemon game. And I heard that like explanation, and I was like, oh, I'm in. So I tried it out, played the demo, played the beta. It's really good. It has that strategic element that I really like in Pokemon games, like the strategic, like, you know, fiddling with little things and building your team composition in a way that makes synergies happen, which I really like about. That's what I like about Yu-Gi-Oh, right? I like when you can get a synergy to happen with a certain like set of cards and stuff like that. So. I thought we were seeing Monster Rancher for a minute, and nostalgia got me really excited for a second. Yeah, Monster Rancher. That was a really cool concept. I don't know how they did it, but the idea of like putting like various CDs and stuff into your disc tray and having monsters pop out of it, depending on what you put in. I don't know how that even works, but it's a really cool idea. Oh. All right, we got what we need. We came here for. We can skedaddle now. Oh, don't need to go there yet. Yeah, Monster Sanctuary. If the idea of a Metroidvania cross Pokemon game sounds interesting to you, check it out, because I've played it and I think it's really good. Again, it's still in beta, so not there yet. But there's a demo out for the game right now, even if you're not a Kickstarter backer. Probably gonna be playing a little more of that because like right now the beta testers are doing like we're testing the game out right now to see if there are any problems. Last time I played the game, the camera would freak out a lot, so I reported that to the devs, and they were like, yeah, okay, we'll take a look at that. So since then they patched the game, so I need to go back and do some testing on that. These glowy bits. Handles? Eyes? Are you there? I should just leave before I trigger him. Let's reset. And then Dark Sign? That's two more bones still. Yeah. There you go. They're on Steam. Check it out.
Ashen 1.
And there's going to be another major beta patch in the summer. We're going to have to look at any bugs, fixes that need to happen there as well. Yeah, it was funny. It was like during like the first beta stream I did. I was like halfway through the game, the camera would just stopped cooperating, and it would get me stuck in places. And during battles, like the camera would be like over to the right, and I couldn't make out what was going on. It was really quite a nasty bug, but I think it's been patched since then. So. No, I died. I was just about to fight the dragon. That was so close. Oh. Yeah, Aaron's doing a playthrough of Enter the Gungeon. So the dragon.
Ashen 1.
He's close to doing it with all the characters, so that's good. What am I here for? Right, I'm here for Homeward Bones. I have infinite Homeward Bones here. Let's buy 10.
Ashen 1.
Get our faith to 40, I think, and then we'll be level bigger.
Farewell, Ashen 1.
The purposeful misspelling of Dragon, then. Yes, it is. I've beaten the past with everyone but the convicts, yeah. Get 2 of those. Plus 9. This is Flask, and then I have a shard to give to Andre. 11. Or 11 plus 9s. Okay, so back to Demon Ruins. And probably want to get Ukulis and Sorig help me with the Flame Beast as well. Just back to the left of here. Here. All right, well, I'm off to bed. Got a big long day tomorrow. Have a good night, everyone. All right, Airden. Take care. Thanks for coming. Always appreciate it. I'll see you. Hopefully, I see you on Friday for our next stream. Because KOTOR is on Friday, so and it was your suggestion. Whoa, Robert. Welcome back. Oh. How's the fam? Oh, you'll be there? Good. Look at this. This is great. This is really is awesome though, guys. Because you know, this is something that Octo and I have wanted for a long time. Just to have a little community, just like, even though like I'm part of a larger community, it's good to have people talking and chat to each other and stuff like that. It's really awesome. Hello. Oh, this is good. This is good. I like this. All right, so Sorg and Kukulus are gonna help me defeat this guy. I'm gonna buff first. Sorg here. There you go. Come on over here. Alright, but great. Best night we've had in youth group in a while. Not just unwinding before bed. Nice. I'm glad. It's cool that you're doing that. Youth group. I used to do youth group stuff as well. You did for a good long while, actually. Most of my 20s. So. You guys praise the sun. Oh, we I have a feeling they praise somebody, alright. Bonk. We praise the sun. That was too obvious of a joke. Go on, guys, go on. Gonna do the draggy one. Oh, you guys are wrecking this guy. Look, he's poisoned too. Yeah, here's some more buffs. The Sacred Oath is a damage and I think it's damage, right? It's damage and whoops. Damage and defense, right? Yeah, damage and attack and damage absorption for self in the vicinity. Good job, guys. Did have a youth try to praise the sun, but that's another story. Whoop. Base. That's right. Okay. So that guy's beaten. He gave us the soul of a demon, which is like we can pop that for 20k souls. And then we're gonna go across here and beat up the demon king. Take that, demons. Where are you? There he is. This is fine. They won't get shot by the ballista. It only aims for me for some reason. Why isn't it shooting? Wait! I was wrong! It doesn't aim for me! Why is it aim... What? I've never seen that happen before. It always aims for me. Weird. Oh. See? There's again. The streamer's curse. It's a curse. I tried to act like I know what I'm talking about, and then the game is just like, nah. Alright, go on in. They come in yet, or they have to? The enemy has to spawn first. Oops. Yeah. Spawn the boss. Now they can come in. Okay. You guys can do it. Yeah, how was your Wednesday, Robert? Woo! Excellent. Good job. Get those buffs going. I'm gonna buff my weapon so I can help. Is he poisoned? Yeah, he's poisoned. Nice. Whoop. Yeah, I'm really interested to learn more about you guys, like what you guys do for a living and stuff. I think I remember Robert saying that he works like in a college or like something like that, but I'm not sure exactly. But that'll come with time, I guess, eh? What up, guys? You're doing it. Okay, Sorry is now buffed. Whoa! I'm a RN. Oh, right. Yeah, you're a nurse, right? You have like a nursing degree. Registered nurse, right? Yeah. Oh goodness. No! This is so much harder in a lot of ways to how I beat him normally. Oh. Oh, buff! Get the buff off! Buff him! Woo! Well, you know what, Princess Leah, thank you for doing that. I really respect people of all professions, but especially like nursing, tough gig. And you know what? A lot of nurses don't get a lot of thanks for their contributions and stuff and for their work. And I think a lot of people think that, you know, it's all about the doctor, right? When nurses also contribute so much. Yeah. Easy. Thank you. I've been a nurse for 8 years. I really enjoy what I do. That's so wonderful. Yeah, I know some people who are nurses, and I say it can be a thankless job, but it's hard, and it's hard, but it's also fulfilling, and that's a good thing, you know. And caring for people and stuff, it's good. Well, less meetings today, which was really nice. Yeah, the meetings ran all day yesterday for you, Robert. You didn't hear? Nurses just hang out and play cards all the time. Yes, a very firm kappa there. Otherwise, you're sleeping in the doghouse. That's done. What else? Let's go to Irthil.
Well, very taken.
Figure 20, and then we'll get Faith to 40.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Okay, so that's... Check that one off. Richard Yorshka is done. Central Europe. Got the Distant Manor Bonfire, which means we can go up to Sullivan. I've never been to a meeting that couldn't have just been an email. Yeah, I think it's part of just the adult life to have meetings. Sometimes I have meetings that that don't need to be as long. Sometimes, most times, we have meetings that aren't as long as are longer than they need to be. But it's just kind of what it is, you know? Sometimes there are those sort of email meetings. It happens. Elia knows how firm that Kappa was. The politician who just got in real hot water for saying something similar. Oh. I'm usually pretty studious about like current events, so I haven't heard about that. Basically, my life or having meetings about other meetings that are coming up. Right. Leah's favorite enemies? Yeah, those things are pretty nasty. That's right. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Leah said that she doesn't do very well with like horror things, right? And I'm totally with her. I'm also not very good with horror things. But I think like it's a different situation when like you're playing a game where you can just beat up enemies rather than a horror game where they just kill you. Feels different. Okay, now I don't think Londor Paleshade should invade me here because I'm friends with him. Right, so okay. Okay. Let's just don't shoot me! Dogs, please. Oh, he's more than one hit away. Bonk. No. Meetings about meetings in my life. Okay. There's 2 more dogs up ahead. I'm gonna buff myself, actually. And then weapon buff. Bong. Okay. They are. This is not a very good weapon for crowd control and for quick enemies like the dogs are, but I can sort of eke out a solution by running backward and then forward, and then rolling and then turning around and then rolling attack. Weapons in the game are very wildly in a lot of factors, and so weapons doesn't have very good range. It's not very speedy. It's really only excels when it's buffed, so it's kind of cool how they're different like that. That's what I missed about it. Missing Sekiro. Sekiro was a good game. I enjoyed it, but doesn't have the weapon diversity that I appreciate in the Souls games. Get. Oh boy, I'm kind of pinned down here. Rolling attack. That. Like, you know, it's funny, like, Leah was saying, you know, she's sort of squeamish about kind of things. You know what I always do in these games that Octo always criticizes me for? He makes fun of me for it, but there's an option here for blood. I always turn it off. I don't know what it is. I just find that I prefer it when the blood's off. I think it's because when I was a kid, I used to play a ton of RPGs, like old school turn-based RPGs, and like in those games, when you defeat an enemy, they just kind of disappear. They don't really like explode in a bunch of blood or whatever. So my brain kind of like, it makes more sense to my brain to be like, well, enemies, when you beat them up, they just fall over and they stop moving. I didn't know you could do that. I love when games have that option. Yeah, me too. All the Souls games actually have that option. I always turn it on. Nope. Running past here to get the shortcut. But Octo's a little more unfazed by like blood and that kind of thing. So, I mean, I have played games that have blood in it, but it just makes more sense to me to not have blood, which is ironic, because you think that it would, like in Zelda, same thing in Zelda, where you're like you hit a guy and then they just disappear and leave gold behind, right? And maybe a potion or a sword. Yeah. Like you beat up a rat and the rat drops a sword. I don't know how the sword got there, but there it is. You know, when I play D&D, like I very very rarely ever like describe like, so I like cut open this guy's body and I get the sword out of him and stuff. I'm not too much into that. I'd rather like find a sword and it's like, ooh, neat, in a chest or something, or like in a stone and you pick and you pull it out of the stone and all that. I'm not a very edgy person, so I'm not an edgelord. Banjo is in, man, it's like a party in here. It's fantastic. Banjo, how you doing? So yeah, Banjo, I'm a part of Pixel Hearts now, and I'm very grateful for that. So I was just that's kind of the big announcement I wanted to stream tonight, because I wanted to sort of play a game, but also announce that as well. Yeah. Oh yes, here we go. 3 summons. Hang on, I gotta use the right finger. Yeah, I'm really excited. I was hanging out with you guys for a little under a month, and Octo and I have been looking for a team that like is family friendly, is positive, you know, like not toxic or anything, and yeah, and I haven't met everybody on the team yet, but from you guys are great, and people I've met so far have been really cool. So I'm glad that Robert was so accommodating, and so I was actually planning to like wait, and then like a week, like 2 weeks from now or something, like write up an official email and be like, hey, I want to, you know, sign up and stuff. But you know, Robert was like, he texted me and was like, talk to some people and you know you're in. I'm like, oh wow, it's very sudden, but it's a good sudden. So filled the application. Yeah, that's what I was planning on doing. I was planning on like officially being like, okay, so here's my pitch for our channel. You know, I do some unique things that not many people do, and whoop. That was like my same story. Really? Was it? Oh, well. What is going on? This is crazy. Oh, dear. You're hired. What is going on? I don't know I can't read the boss very well when there's 3 people he's trying to aggro to. This guy's actually... Dark Souls fights are interesting because they actually are harder when, in a way, when you fight them with other people. It's like, I can't read the bosses easy. Of course, there's 3 NPCs here, so that's a lot more HP that they're doing here. Silly on Arg! That was the best. Yeah, Rob's pretty cool. Like, I only got a chance to hang out with him, like a good chunk of time last night. But the time I spent with him was really cool. So. Wait, you didn't have to give your credit card and your social security number? Not this time. I can buff while he's doing this. There you go. Have some more attack and some more defense. Here you go. Here's some buffs. Bufferino. Okay. He has so much HP. Look at how much HP he has. This is absurd. Oh, good stagger. This is insane. What am I doing? Oh my goodness. Stamina, please. This guy killed me a few times. I suspect. I recently, I think last month, I did a special, like, tutorial playthrough of the game, and I showed off that when you're fighting him solo, there's actually a way to make it so he just misses you every time. You can maneuver yourself around him, so that way enemies just, he will just try to swing at you, but he'll swing over you, and so there you go. This is the way I play Dark Souls, just hang back and let the NPCs do the work. I'm trying to get in there, but it's real hard to predict what to do here. It's just a different experience than what I'm used to. See, the cool thing about Dark Souls, right, is there's a trick to every boss. There's something you can do to make every boss more manageable whether it's through playstyle or build. Every boss has a weakness of some sort. Alright, phase 2. Oh my goodness. Stamina, no! Stamina! No! Look out! Oh! Oh, distract him! You notice that too, yeah, Banjo? Yeah, that's one of the tricks. Ooh. Keep on going, guys. This is insane. This is so, like, chaotic. Because a lot of Souls fights are all a matter of, like, controlling a boss to make sure they do what you want them to do. But this is just, like, I don't know what's happening. Like, I'm just gonna keep buffing them, and oh. Oh, camera, please. Man, DS3 soundtrack's super good. One of my favorite soundtracks in gaming. I love the music in this game. What I just did there, that was completely out of habit. Like, as soon as you see him going up in the air, you come down, you do 2 rolls. One roll, delay it, second roll. But he's all at weird angles and stuff. How are you guys not dead yet? These NPCs are, like, beastly. No! No! Oh! Ah! That little monkey. Just stick to buffing, maybe. The thing is, like, I tried to get some extra swings in there, and as you can see, Eleonora's got some decent lurk for a bit. All right, Banjo. I'm still gonna make that exclamation mark lurk command, but yeah. Thanks, Banjo. I felt a little silly because I had to ask. I saw the exclamation mark lurk and I was like, "Pardon me, good sirs. Could you explain to me what?" Whoops. Oh, hang on. Save quit. Save quit. Can you explain to me what this exclamation mark lurk means? What is its function? Its purpose? Everyone was like, it's just a word that means hanging out." Like, oh. Very good. What I want to do depends on what everyone's doing. Like, let me. Oh goodness! Please. Okay, no, you didn't see me. What I do is actually get this tab and go to channel because I want to make sure. What I want to do is probably, yeah. Want to stream for a bit longer. Then also want to do some rating as well. See? Oh. Use a dried finger to get more than 2 summons in at one time. Look out, fucking Goddard. What are you doing? And Lawnmower Pale Shade. Hey. Did I not summon him? All right. Oh, look out! Oh, that damage though. Oh, well done. Okay, so open with everyone. Come over here. Yo, everyone buffed. Buff up with the feast bell, and like Goddar's already like almost half dead. I've been lurking as well. Catch you later, Mefuki. Yeah, Wachula. Thanks for hanging out, man. I really appreciate it. I'm looking forward to future streams. Welcome to the Pixel Heart fam. Have a great night. Yeah, Leah. Take care. Thank you. Appreciate the bits and the follows and just the general camaraderie. Great. So. Yep. I'm trying. Okay, I need to think of see like where my N is here. My buff's up. Yeah, now we're playing more like a bard. Like we're playing with buffs. We're getting buffs going here. Stagger. What? I mean, the way this is going, I could just like literally let them whittle him down, but that would be less exciting, I think. For everybody. Oh. Besides, I have to get close enough to buff them, right? That's what bards do. They gotta get in there. Now I do have 2 rings on right now that increase my spell duration, my spell buff duration, which helps with not having to buff too often. It means I'm more often in a safer position to dodge or what have you. Ooh. There you go, perfect. He's busy attacking him. Oh, oh! Then back off, or no? He's gonna jump back or just just stand there. Okay, well. Whoop. Uh-oh. Okay. Buff up. Dodge it. Oh! I framed. Dun, 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 dun. Nice. Yeah, that was an early roll. That was actually entirely my mistimed input there. Oh, stuck on the wall here. Oof, that was lucky. Good hit. Yeah, you gotta watch your stamina output with this weapon. This is not very cost effective. And get maybe 3 swings out and then one safety roll worth of stamina. Yeah, this is challenging for a whole other reason. It's so interesting. Oof. Just got the shade down. Oh, he died. He teleported right at the last second there. And again. There he goes. Oh, right at the edge of that. Yeah, I'm gonna get by that, yeah. I was in the middle of casting. Oh! I did not see that coming. Oh. Oh my goodness. Let's do a single solo buff on me. Wrong thing there. And again. I'm gonna do this. Ding, wow. Yeah. Woo! We're on the precipice of that one. Ugh. No, got her, look out! Heal! You don't have another heal? Oh boy. Oh, there goes Goddard. This is hard. Like, this is actually hard. Like, it's so weird how it's like, hard, but in a different way. How much health he has still? Gonna have to get the pace here because they're gonna running out of health. So am I. Appropriate that Henri's the last one standing. Seabrow. That's all I heals for? I thought I healed for more. Okay, there's only one person left now. This is gonna be a close one. You need to be a little more aggressive. Let's see, what else would I allow for the run? And small FP consumption whilst oh, I don't want. I mean, bards are supposed to have lower defensive stats anyway. What would I allow based on skills and abilities? Let's switch back to cleric stuff. I'll allow that. Okay, man. They just do so little damage. And it makes the enemy so hard to predict. I think I'm going to try to stay close to him and just maybe get a little bit lucky on the RNG. About what enemy attacks he chooses to use and all that kind of stuff. We are using the Slumbering Dragon Crest ring, which means we're a little harder to detect. Help. Good. Again, I guess we could use less summons, but I don't know. Just feel like it's more fun to do it. If I'm gonna summon someone in this run, I might as well summon all the way, you know? So you don't usually summon at all. Might as well like, just go all out. Need. Yep. Right. Everyone can come over here. Big buff, and then we'll go. Unless... Man. The only attack that does any good damage is Londor's what's this called? What's it called? Affinity? Or Pursuers? Right, let's go. Go. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I should have been being more aggressive. Look at that bleed. Yeesh. 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 Block. Watch the stamina consumption. Yeah, there that bleed. That's much better. Good. Oh, you didn't do it. You didn't do the follow-up. Nice. That was perfectly spaced. I kicked by accident. Uh-oh. Whoop. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. No one's dying today. Ah! More dots. Watch the tail. Ouch. Ow. Like a bit of a risky heal there. Yeah. Rebuff. Woo! Oh, get out of here. Yeah, I'm not scared of you. Bonk! Oh, I thought that would kill him. He's dead now. He's good. This is good as dead. There he goes. Bye-bye. GG, party. What'd he drop? No loot? Alright. Run it again. Alright. That's that done. And 20A. Once again, I was hoping to finish this run tonight, but I don't think it's gonna happen. It's a lot slower going when you have to do NPC quest lines and stuff like that. Wait, what's my time on this game? 6 hours 43 minutes. Do I? Spend all these.
Passion.
Right.
Wilkes, very the tape.
17, so 17k, which I think I have on me, and I can finish off the first soft cap. Faith. Nope.
Passion 1. Wilkes, very the tape.
Bingo.
Farewell, Admin.
Which back to prayer set. Oh, lovely. And let's go to Pontiff Sullivan's done. So we're all caught up on bosses up to that point then. Pontiff goes from Pontiff to Aldrich. Main capital. I don't think there's a boss. There's a summon for Aldrich though. Here, one of the few bosses that doesn't have a summon, right? Oh, we're just gonna fight him like normal. And then Yorm has Sigurd, which we already for that. That's good stuff there. Okay. I'm gonna say we're gonna go do Yorm, and then we'll wrap up and we'll do some raiding. My first raid as a Pixel Heart member. I wish Octo could be here for this, but he's usually busy on every. Right now, Octo is doing a lot of work. the point where he's only really able to stream on Tuesdays and Fridays. So that's why you haven't been seeing a lot of his solo streams in a while. Because he's been gotten a lot of responsibilities here at work. Him and I are coworkers, so he's got a lot on his plate right now. He's hoping that if he gets far enough ahead, everyone has to get far enough ahead here at work. But if he does, we can stream more on his solo time. But in the meantime, I'm going to be doing the solo streams. Okay, I don't think I really need to do much here, but this is mostly going to be... I'm actually going to watch the cutscene because I very seldom ever see it. By seldom, I mean like never. Unlike the other NPCs, he actually walks into the fog gate with you. You don't actually summon him with a summon sign. Yom.
Old friend.
Old friend.
I, Siegward of the Knights of Katarina, have come to uphold my promise. Let the sun shine upon this Lord of Cinder.
Actually, how is this gonna work? Because he's programmed to... Because in the Cinders mod, the Storm Ruler attack does a lot less damage. So it might not be that useful. Yeah. It's supposed to like stagger him and stuff, but it doesn't in this mod. Oh. Keep buffing. Oh man. I love the Orm fight. It's a really simple fight, but I find it's really enjoyable. Like fights don't have to be like super complicated for me to enjoy them. Like it's not hard. But, oh my goodness, look at that stun right there. That was great. Good dodge. Oh, he's already going to phase 2? Whoa, nice. That's so rare for him to do that. I can't really hit him in the head with this too well. Whoop. Whoops. Oh, nice finish. That was a really epic finish from Sigurd. Yeah, that was awesome. I did the second last blow, and then he did the ultimate blow. That was great.
It seems I am in your debt once again.
Yeah, I want to see how this works.
My thanks.
He's like, yeah, my thanks.
I could have not kept my
Now I
promise
heard that
to you.
as you walk away from him, he just collapses and dies.
Toast
Hero.
to your valor and my old
And Yorm.
friend Yorm.
Long may the sun shine.
The sun shine.
Well,
I'm going to have myself a little nap. The only thing to do
really
after
nice.
tonight's toast. You are a true friend. Best of luck with your duty. Well, the only thing...
Okay, so he's done with dialogue, so I'm gonna, like, walk away, but the camera turned to him, and let's see if he dies. No? Oh, he does! In a very goofy way, but he does die. Oh, it's sad. Your armor, though. Because, like, you figure he'd be like, I'm gonna have myself a little nap, and then he just kind of, like, you know, like, collapses, right? Like, head down. But no, he actually, like, stands up, like, bolts up, and then, like, oh, he falls over and dies. That is silly. Okay. So, next time, we're gonna continue... Yeah, we still have to do the DLCs, too. Won't be a big problem, I don't think. So we gotta do that. And... get, we'll be Aldrich. Go... leave on bonfire. Sullivan. And then we'll raid somebody. Yay! I'm so excited about raid somebody. All right, so let's see one of my new fellow members, and let's hang out in their chat for a while. Thanks guys for joining me, and make sure that you tell them I sent you, and yeah, I'll be back with Octo on Friday. We're going to start the newest fan request KOTOR, the original Xbox. Let me just go here. Let's see. Who do we want to invade? Here's two people who actually haven't seen them stream yet. Here's yeah. This is we have Giant Burrow streaming now. What kind of games he plays usually? Like we have a panel on our channel for games that we usually play, just to give people a indication of kind of like what we're into and what to expect when you're on our channel. See here. Here's another fellow member. I'm Mufin. See, both people I haven't seen yet. I play games that playing roguelikes and games that generally make me suffer. I don't know who to pick. Well, I think in light of us playing Dark Souls, I think it's more fitting that we invade, or we raid Time Mufin, because he's playing Darkest Dungeon. That fits. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Down here. Time Mufin. All right, so yeah. Let me know I sent you guys, and I'll be hanging out in the chat for a little while, and just hanging out and seeing what it's like. Raid, and then raid to raid, and it counts down. All right, guys. Take care, and I'll see you on Friday.